If you've heard these tips for the first time, be sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more practical and empowering content like this. So can you believe it? Where has time gone? Less than 2 weeks before Boston, and the week after that London, and you guys must be so pumped about doing these marathons, which I did last year. Unfortunately, I'm not doing any of them this year, but here are 3 tips to consider for those newbies doing marathons for the first time. However, these tips may be helpful for those experienced runners as well. First things first, the biggest tip I suggest is flushing twice. You've carved up a day or 2 before, and now you gotta get it out. Before I did any marathon, I ran a half marathon in a fast time, but had really greasy foods before, beers and burgers. And I had the runs all of that day and leading to the next day as well. And I thought I had some tummy issues and I will never be able to run long distances. But now my tummy is settled, I can run fast and long distances without any tummy upsets. We're not talking about major nutrition changes or anything, we're just talking about flushing twice. Because what goes in has got to come out. You have to understand your own body. Maybe this works for some, not for others, but I like to give about 10 hours since my big last carb load the night before till the morning so I can get all the nutrition that I've taken in the night before out, because you don't want to carry excessive loads during the race. The next thing I like to talk about is trimming your nails. After my first marathon, my 4th nail on my left foot came black and fell off, and this because of the jamming that occurred. Make sure to trim your nails well back, but also practice it a few times before so you're making sure no edges are digging into your other toes, etc. Other thing to think about, for my little toe I've got this thickness, and that can cause excessive pressure when running, so you may want to shave parts of your nails off. If you've got thickness also in your toes or any parts of your feet, you may want to soften them and trim them off as well, kind of like preventing calluses from occurring. The last thing I like to do as a physio especially is actually taping. Taping really prevents injuries from occurring, supports your weaknesses and also prevents hot spots rubbing. But you also got to practice this as well, because taping one toe, just say, can cause the tape rubbing on the other toe, therefore leading to a hot spot on the other toe. So sometimes I've got to tape both toes. That's it guys, hopefully those tips were helpful and may you run further for longer.